And we're underway. Lady Tarpon's going right to left, Easton left to right. Easton controls the tip. Washington gets it to number 11, Dozier. Dozier attacks the left side, shoots a floater, no, and it'll go out of bounds to South Lafourche off the side of the backboard. So an empty possession to start it out for the Fighting Eagles.
And that's one key to Turtles' tips. I think we need to stay out of foul trouble.
Ryan to Collins, Easton pressing to Petrie. Back to Abby Collins to Madison Ryan across the timeline. Ryan penetrating, reversing, and throwing it away. Here comes Warren Easton. That's Sutton. Sutton with a Euro, lays it up, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche. Caught a break there. Sutton in the open floor, does not miss often, but she missed one there. Lady Tarpons will regain possession.
Oh man, that was a sweet Euro step. She went from right to left, tried to finish with the left hand on the left side. We got away with that one.
Lorraine across the timeline. Lady Tarpons beat the press successfully. To Collins. Collins to Madison Ryan. Ryan on the left side of the floor near the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Feeds it inside to Bourgeois, who missed it. Rebound goes to Easton, but it'll be a tie ball, the arrow pointing to South Lafourche. So can the Lady Tarpons get a baseline out-of-bounds bucket here? 50 seconds in, still scoreless.
Easton comes in a 2-2-1, three-quarter court press.
Abby to Petrie in the corner for a three ball. No, rebound goes to Sutton. Sutton pushing it down the floor quick, throws it to 11 for a three. Dozier, she missed it. Rebound goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois is held up, and the arrow will point to Warren Easton this time. Taylor, we're seeing right away this is not a traditional girls basketball pace. They want the basketball down the floor right away.
Oh yeah, yep, running and gunning. Lady Tarp's got to be ready for that, which they've been used to that in this program the last few years, so shouldn't be too much of a shock.
Dozier to inbound. Looking to get it in, throws long to number 4, Sanders. Sanders reverses it to Washington. Now to Dozier, who attacks, shoots the floater, and she got it. So Warren Easton is on the board first, and it's 2-0. Collins to Petrie. Petrie across the timeline to Lorraine, to Bourgeois. Lady Tarpons having no problems with the press so far. Madeline to Abby. To Madison Ryan on the left side. Ryan has it poked away but gets it back to Bourgeois in the middle. Out to Collins on the baseline. Collins reversing it to Petrie. Now to Lorraine. Shot fake. And about an 18-footer, and she's hit on the arm. So Ellie Lorraine will be shooting 2. The foul is on number 1, Brianna Sutton.
Gotta love the fabulous freshman Ellie Lorraine getting started early. You know, there was no open looks based off of passes. She had a nice head fake, created her own shot, drew a foul.
She missed the first free throw.
Nice ball movement by the Lady Tarpons in this last set on offense.
We'll keep an eye on the foul situation. They tell us Sutton's their best player. She got an early one. One more shot coming for Miss Ellie Lorraine. It's up, and she missed them both. Rebound goes to Easton. Dozier. Dozier pushing it down the floor. Right side near the wing, now backing out. Throws to Washington. Washington back to Sutton. Or excuse me, to Dozier. Reversing it to 30 for a miss. That's Turner. She gets her own rebound and draws the foul. The foul is going to be on 14. Foul trouble was that's Bourgeois. Foul trouble was an issue for the Lady Tarpons in the opening round matchup. As Sutton reverses it to Sanders. Sanders back to Sutton. Splits the middle, lays it up, and it's a basket and the foul for Brianna Sutton. Lady Tarpons tried to take the charge, but the contact was not near the center of the body. Got her on the shoulder, and it's an and one for Brianna Sutton.
I was expecting Sutton to maybe shoot the ball from the outside, but she's taking it to the basket.
Yeah, very risky. She's got one free throw try. The crowd making some noise. It's up, and she missed it. Rebound goes to Bourgeois to Ryan. Lady Tarpons coming the other way. Ryan. Got to get across. Throws it away. I tell you what, Taylor, you and I talk about body language a lot in our broadcast. Yeah. I love what Warren Easton's bench is doing. Every time they force a turnover or stop, the entire bench is going crazy. You're on the road, you got to generate energy, and they brought it tonight.
Yep, just as we talked about, they are definitely bringing their own noise here tonight.
And that's not a very good feeling when you sit on the home team bench and you have the opposing team making more noise. It's always
Yeah.
You want to be concerned about that.
It's a 30-second timeout for Coach Terrebonne, and a reminder, State Bank and Trust Company, banking you could count on, member FDIC. Joe Septic Contractors, your largest sewage and portable sanitation company in Louisiana. Physio Fit, several locations across the Bayou region with clinics in Galliano, Lockport, and Raceland. Tonight's opening tip was brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company, banking you could count on. Easton will possess out of the timeout. Sutton. Across the timeline. Reverses it to the baseline, and it's lost to Ava Petrie, who can't corral the basketball. Ava, oftentimes like you see in football where you're trying to make a move before you have the basketball, Ava was heading down the floor before she picked it up, and Easton will retain possession. Dozier. Near midcourt, reversing it to Sutton. Sutton on the right side of mid-range, she's fouled. She was hit on the arm. 2 shots coming. Number 11, Ellie Lorraine, commits the violation, and Brianna Sutton will be shooting 2 free throws. 0 for 1 at the line. She is a Louisiana Monroe commitment, I'm told.
Well, she missed her last shot. A lot of good shooters. You get to the foul line and get your rhythm down. And let's see if these foul shots.
Way short.
Yes. She's, I think that 20-minute warm-up period is affecting Easton early on.
And if you got to look over that Tarpon bench, right, you got a team that's kind of got bus legs. You got to be hitting them right now. Lady Tarpons would love to get off to an early surge. Sutton's second free throw is good, and it's 5-0. Bourgeois to Ryan. Ryan all the way across the timeline. Now top of the key, spins on the left side to Collins on the baseline. Abby inside to Lorraine. Lorraine to Bourgeois, lays it up and in.
Good feed, good find, good finish.
So the Lady Tarpons are on the board, and it's 5-2. Dozier waiting on the pick, steps into the top of the key, 3, no. Rebound goes to Washington. Washington back to Dozier. Dozier to Sutton. Shot fake. Inside, good pass, and a layup for number 30, Turner.
Man, Sutton sees the floor so well.
Yeah, she's a ball player. Ryan all the way through by herself, lays it up, and an offensive foul called that'll negate a possible and one. Charge called on Madison Ryan. The layup went in. I don't know, that one was close. 50-50 call goes the way of the Eagles.
It was close, but I think she got hit in the middle of the chest.
So Easton gets the call. Sutton now coming the other way. Getting it to Washington, who attacks, shoots it up, no. Rebound goes to Turner, no. Rebound goes to Collins, and Collins throws it away. And Easton's fighting for it. They've got it. Washington back to Sutton on the left side. Sutton penetrates, now kicks it to Washington for a 3. No. Rebound goes to to Turner. Now Sutton penetrates all the way through, and that's too easy. Brianna Sutton putting on a show. It's 9-2. Ryan to Collins the other way. Abby at the rim, shoots it up, blocked away by number 30, Armani Turner.
And got to go in strong on that one. Use your inside shoulder to shield the ball and draw a foul. Can't stop in a transition like that.
Abby Collins looking to get it in. Got to make a decision. Gets it to Cutting Ryan, who lays it up and in. So it's 9-4. Lady Tarpons have scored all 4 points in the paint so far. Dozier on the right side of the floor, surveying the defense. Dozier throws it to a Cutting Sutton, who lays it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Turner, who missed it. Turner gets it back on the floor, and she traveled. Fellas, a couple things I'm noticing. A, Warren Easton's getting a great first shot, but B, even when they don't, Armani Turner's a big problem on the glass right now.
Yeah, Warren Easton's definitely beating the Lady Tarpons on the boards early on.
3:29 to go in the opening quarter. Easton by 5. Lorraine quickly the other way across the timeline to Ryan. Madison Ryan attacks all the way through, lays it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Easton. Lady Tarpons got to get back. Sutton pushing it down the floor, top of the key to Washington for a 3, a rainbow. She got it. Cameron Washington nearly scraped the ceiling on that one, but it falls through. Lorraine. Across midcourt, she's trapped. She is fouled. So the Lady Tarpons will draw a foul on Zakiah Dozier, the second team foul on the Fighting Eagles.
Good call by the official. Looked a little late, but he saw the foul and called it.
Yep.
Easton gets a sub into the game. Kelsey Sanders, I believe. Nope, never mind. That's Isabella Gonzalez. My apologies. Ryan. Across midcourt. Left side, attacks, gets it to Collins on the baseline. Collins tries to hand it to Madison Ryan, but it's poked out of bounds. Got to make a more decisive decision than that. Very fortunate that wasn't stolen.
Yep, that was dangerous right there.
Collins right in front of the Warren Easton bench. To Ryan. Back to Abby. She steps into one, way off. Rebound goes to Easton. Sutton. Sutton pushing it down the floor. Kicks it to the corner for another three from Washington. She missed it. Rebound goes to Petrie. Petrie loses it to Easton for a layup. That's up and in by Zakiah Dozier. It's 14-4.
Yeah, Petrie never really had control of that rebound.
Ryan to Collins. Collins to Lorraine for about a 15-footer. She banked it in. So Ellie Lorraine's on the board, and it's 14-6. Frenetic pace from this Warren Easton Lady Eagle team. Dozier attacks. She gets away with a foul, or got fouled rather, didn't call it. Lady Tarpons get the rebound on the miss. Ryan throws long to Petrie. Petrie all the way through, drops it to Lorraine, who shoots it up and in. So a 4-0 run from South Lafourche. It cuts a 10-point deficit to a 6-point deficit.
Yep. Huge stopper here. Tarpons need a big one.
1:40 to go in the opening quarter. Sutton reverses it to Dozier on the right side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Sanders to Washington. Washington all the way through, lays it up, no. Rebound to Sutton, and she's fouled. Brianna Sutton will be shooting two. At the last minute there, Madeline Bourgeois put her hands down and got her across the arm. That'll be her second foul.
Smart play by Sutton. She knew exactly she was going to draw that foul.
Yeah, she's smooth as silk, man. As good as advertised.
Not long ago, someone would have called that a travel.
The free throw is up and good. One more coming as Lady Tarpons gets Savannah Dominique into the game. For Bourgeois with the two fouls. One more shot coming from Brianna Sutton. Staring at the rim. She squares it up. She made them both. She's got 7 early points. Lorraine to Ryan. Ryan, the left side to Dominique, who lays it up and in.
Man, what a good find.
Yeah, nice pass.
1 minute to go in the quarter. Lady Tarpons down 6. Dozier being instructed to stay stationary near midcourt. Are the Eagles going to try to hold for one? Dozier still standing still, 45 on the clock. Now gets the call, 38 on the clock. Ellie Lorraine picking up defensively. To the middle to Sutton. Sutton reversing her dribble all the way through, lays it up and in.
My goodness.
Lady Tarpons coming the other way. Madison Ryan on the left side of the floor loses her dribble, but she's fouled. With 23.1, Taylor, Lady Tarpon press break has gotten very simple. Give it to number 3 and let her do the rest.
Yep. I mean, she's the best decision maker out there to be doing that kind of press break by herself. If there's anyone you want the ball in her hands, she's the one.
Ryan, top of the key, picks up her dribble. I'm deflected by the official, can't see anything. Petrie to Ryan on the left side of the floor. Ryan to Petrie, it's taken away. Here comes Easton in transition. Sutton, a little hesitation move all the way through, lays it up, basket and the foul. Fellas, I don't know if there's anybody in the white jersey that could slow down number 1 tonight. She has got 11 first quarter points.
No, the Lady Tarps, I mean, whenever Sutton drives, you gotta make the decision. We either taking a solid charge or we putting her on the floor. This in between stuff of just letting her get all these and ones, you can't have it. It's gonna tear you up all night.
Yeah, and maybe if you take one charge, that can stop her from penetrating.
Especially with the one foul that she has. One shot coming. It's up. She made it. Lady Tarpons have 4 seconds. Madison Ryan, let's see if she's aware. She is. She shoots it from midcourt at the buzzer. No good. And our score after 1, it's Warren Easton 21, Lady Tarpons 10.
And Bourgeois on the bench with 2 fouls.
That's a very good point. She remains out of the ball game as Ava Petrie has her on the right side. Inside to Lorraine, out to Dominique, and she throws it away. Finally does go out of bounds. Taylor, one thing I don't like, that ball's rolling all the way down the floor. No one in the white jerseys chasing after it, just watching it go out of bounds. That ain't a good thing.
And if you're not fortunate enough for it to roll out on the sideline, then if it goes all the way on the baseline, then now they got an easy layup opportunity. Somebody's got to go stop that ball.
Lady Eagles, Dozier, standing still near midcourt. This Warren Easton team won their first round game on Saturday. Getting a screen from Sutton, throwing to the corner to Willis. Now to Washington, back to Sutton. Sutton looking to work on Ellie Lorraine, using a screen. Steps into a long 2, oh my goodness, nothing but the bottom. Foot on the line, but it's 23-10, she's got 13.
Man, that ball went in like she practices with the Steve Nash rim reducer, man. That was beautiful up and down. Lady
Tarpons throw it away, Sutton coming in transition to Washington at the rim, lays it up, missed it, Sutton's there, lays it up and in. She's got 15.
That's another level.
Madison Ryan across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, throws it off of a player, but now Warren Easton has it. Sutton down the floor with a spin, and she traveled. Oh my goodness. The Warren Easton bench is going crazy. I do think it's the right call, but the athleticism to be able to get a shot up at the rim like that was crazy.
That's more of a travel than I've seen in a while, and it was called. She did walk. I know someone would have been all over that.
Lorraine to Collins to Madison Ryan. Ryan on the left side of the floor to Petrie. Long NBA 3, short rebound to Bourgeois. Bourgeois backs down and draws the foul. So Madeline Bourgeois will be shooting 2. She checked back in after the travel with the 2 fouls and immediately making an impact.
Yep, she got to sink these free throws right here.
Yeah, Lady Tarpons need them. Down 15, the run's got to happen fairly soon. Bourgeois shoots it up, and it is good. She's got 3 points. Happier with us tonight on KLEB. It's the 4th team foul in the Fighting Eagles. Bourgeois' second shot is good. 13-point game. Washington throws long to the corner, Willis. Willis reverses her dribble, hands it to Washington, loses it to Willis. Willis reverse pass to Gonzalez. Gonzalez attacks, and it's blocked away by Bourgeois. On the floor they go. Easton gets it out for a corner 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. It's poked away, out of bounds, off of the head of Sutton to the Lady Tarpons. Taylor, we almost saw something there that I've never seen in my life. They almost banked in a corner 3. Never seen that before, but we almost just saw it there.
Rare gem.
Collins to Lorraine. Quickly the other way, Ellie Lorraine picks up her dribble to Madison Ryan. To Collins for a 3. No, rebound goes off the top of the goal to Easton.
Man, it looked good. 1 or 2 big shots from Abby Collins could really sway the momentum of this game. She's got to get going here. But then again, as Coach mentioned earlier, they got them scouted well because you got 2 shooters who really hadn't had a lot of opportunities tonight.
And let's see, the Lady Tarpons is using a lot of energy on defense right now.
Dozier attacks, drops it up to Washington for a layup. Let's see, that's Turner for a layup that's up and in. They got so much ability to penetrate and pressure your defense. Petrie to Collins, she steps into another one. Missed it, rebound goes to Bourgeois somehow. She missed it, rebound goes to Easton. They're losing on the floor, and we have a held ball the arrow will point to Warren Easton, I believe. With 5:28 to go in the half, Easton leading by 15. Dozier. He's got 4 early points to Gonzalez in the corner. Gonzalez attacks, lays it up, no, rebound to Petrie. Petrie looking to push. Ava dribbling all the way through, loses it to Easton. Now Easton coming the other way, 4-on-1 break. And they'll lay it up and miss, but they got all the numbers and they'll draw a foul. Taylor, you got to run down the floor. You turn over the ball, it can't be 4-on-1 the whole possession. You got to run down the floor. Lady Tarpons failed to do that there.
Man, Ava Pete brought all the energy. She went coast to coast. She's so dangerous in the open floor, weaving in and out of everyone, and then lost the ball. I mean, you can't give up. I mean, that goes for all the Lady Tarpons. Even though there was a turnover, you got to sprint back and stop the transition offense.
30-second timeout. Coach Colley, if you'd be in the huddle with the Lady Tarpons right now, what would you be saying to try to slow the pace of this game down?
I think a great timeout by Coach Terrebonne right here. Looking at the Lady Tarpons, they just look a little winded right now. They're moving around on defense a little bit more, and you just got to settle down. And one thing, we got to get to the free throw line. Warren Easton's physicals they can play is only 4 fouls. 14 fouls right now. If we can get to the free throw line and kind of slow the tempo of the game down a little bit, and we 2 outside shots, these 3-pointers went in and out when going both the shots. So we can get those threes to start falling. We can chip away the lead a little bit.
Coach Vol, in your formula, they have made 4 free throws. We have taken 4 free throws. They're at the line shooting 2 more with a chance to get above that threshold. It's Ermani Turner shooting them. She's got 4 points in the game. She misses the first one. That foul, by the way, before the timeout was on Ellie Lorraine, her second. Second shot is up and good. And Easton has now taken a 16-point lead. Ryan to Collins to Lorraine. Across the timeline, Lorraine gets it to Ryan. Ryan to Collins, top of the key to Petrie. Finally free for a shot. Missed it. Looked like she rushed it just a hair. Sutton coming the other way, throws a home run pass down the floor. To the corner for a 3, no. Rebound goes to Dozier in front of the South Lafourche bench. Dozier penetrates, gets away with a carry, and then throws it to the corner for a 3. Got it. That's number 32, Markel Randolph. Midway through the second quarter, Easton adding to their lead. Petrie has it deflected. Ava's fighting to save it. Throws long and away. This pace, Taylor, is bothering South Lafourche big time. Everything looks rushed right now.
Yep. As much as they've played this in the last few years, this is the most intense pace they've had to play so far this season, and they just simply aren't ready for it.
Dozier across the timeline. Dropping it to number 2, that's Willis. Willis reversing it to Sutton. Sutton back to Willis. And what's scary is that they're so prolific handling the basketball. You would think that they probably would be successful at being able to stall this thing if they wanted to. Get it to the corner, Sutton for a 3. Nope, rebound goes out of bounds.
First action from Jolie Melisson tonight.
Yep, good call, Taylor. I didn't even see her sneak in there.
Hey, you were double dutying on the camera tonight. I got you back.
You can find all these pictures from the game tonight on LaFoucheGazette.com. We'll also be at the boys' game against Westgate on Friday. Melisson to Bourgeois in the middle, doesn't catch it clean, and now here come the Lady Eagles. Dozier, top of the key to Sutton. Boy, she's wide open. High arcing shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Easton. Randolph for another 3. That's up, no. Rebound goes to, it's going to be a held ball. The arrow pointing to South Lafourche. Coach Terrebonne will be frustrated by that because the whistle came right as Madeline had pulled the ball away.
Madeline Bourgeois is working her tail off on the inside for Lady Tarpon.
Yes, she is. She's playing hard. Lorraine. See, they're not getting really steals in the press. They're just forcing the Lady Tarpons into fast offense. Ryan with a 3. No. Rebound goes to Easton. and it'll be a foul, and I think that may be Madeline's third.
Yeah, to touch on that fast offense you're talking about, man, the name of the game right now is uncomfortable. What it's forcing the Lady Tarps to do is play at that pace that they're not comfortable playing, and they're getting these open looks, and they're shooting these threes that they normally make, but they're shooting them a half a second early because it's the first time all game they've been this open, even though they've never been, not never, they've always been way more open and way more comfortable with the timing of their catch and shoot every other game this season. Now they're just forcing it because it's the first opportunity they get. Long story short, Warren Easton is just making them uncomfortable and just forcing bad offense. What I've noticed, the Lady Tarps, if they make that one extra pass, once you break the trap, once you get past that first double team, you got opportunities down low. I'd like to see more ball movement.
It was a bonus situation, and Turner made them both. Now Lady Tarpons coming the other way. Ryan, 33-12 our score to Petrie, who just checked back in. Ryan, top of the key to Melisson. Melisson's fouled, pushed in the back by Randolph. That'll be the 15th foul on the Fighting Eagles with 2:44 to go in the opening half. Ryan gets it to Collins. Collins to Madison Ryan. To Ava. Ava's open in the wing. Missed it. Rebound goes to Melisson, who backs down. Missed it. Rebound tipped to Easton. And here they go. Randolph dropping it to Willis. Willis. Top of the key. We'll pull it out. To Dozier. Dozier to the middle. There's Sutton. And we have an assumption shuffle, folks.
First one today.
With 2:13 to go in the opening half. See, the Warren Easton head coach said, hey, that's a good call, ref. And it was. She traveled. Collins to Petrie. Petrie to Ryan. Ryan across the timeline to Lorraine. Lorraine attacks baseline, reversing it to Melisson for a mid-range. No. Rebound tipped by Ryan to Sutton. Sutton now right in front of our bench. Gets it across. Now they have numbers. Kicks it to the corner. Washington for a three. No. Rebound goes to Collins, who gets it to Ryan. Ryan looking to push it down the floor. Across the timeline. Ryan gets up in the air to Lorraine for about a 15-footer. Got it. That's her shot. And Ellie Lorraine has 6 points. It's 33-14. Can you end the half with a little run? Can you go on a quick little 6-0 spurt or something, get a little momentum into the locker room? Dozier. Standing still near midcourt. Reversing it to Sutton. Sutton dribbles it off of Madison Ryan's foot. Out of bounds, it'll stay here. Warren Easton's doing something strange, guys. They're getting it across the timeline, and the coach is studying the defense, and almost like they do in football where they look to the sidelines, then run their play. That's what they're doing. Get it across midcourt, listen to the coach, and attack the defender he wants them to attack.
When you have a playmaker like Sutton, you can do those things that she can create.
Sutton across the timeline, 1:07 to go in the half. Backing down Madison Ryan on the right side of the floor. Now kicks it to Dozier for a three. No. Rebound goes to Easton, Washington. Or excuse me, that's Turner. It's a held ball, the arrow pointing to Easton. This is a team that's got a shot to win it all, fellas. We've seen Ellender's one of the higher seeds. They've got more athleticism than the Lady Patriots do.
Yeah, I think that'd be a fun game to watch, but I think they would get the best of Ellender also.
Sutton will take a quick breather with 57 seconds in the half. Looking to get it in. They throw it to Washington. To the corner they go. Dozier for a three. No. Rebound goes to Turner for a miss. They're fighting on the floor for it. Easton has it. Dozier. It's a nice baseline out of bounds play to set up the initial shot. Just didn't convert. Dozier working on Ryan. In midcourt. Penetrates. In trouble. And finally does get rid of it, but it's taken away by Ava Petrie, and we have a technical foul that is called on Warren Easton. It got a little bit physical during the held ball, and there was some pushing and some shoving, and a technical foul is called on Warren Easton with 27.8 So South Lafourche will be shooting technical free throws, and we'll see what the call is.
That's a technical on the Tarpons, I believe.
It's going to be, I think, on Cameron Washington.
Yep.
The technical foul,
Yeah.
I think they're going to call it.
They called it on number 3.
Yeah, it surely wasn't Madison Ryan, so it's got to be on them.
Okay.
Coach Terrebonne saying it should have been an ejection. Taylor, I think they missed it. Cameron Washington was kind of pushing and shoving with Ava Petrie, but away from the play, Isabella Gonzalez came in and cleared everyone out.
Yeah, she did.
While the official was calling the
Yeah.
first technical foul.
I want to say the second one always gets caught,
Yeah.
and my goodness, the third one, no, everyone had blindfold on.
So Ava will be shooting 2 technical shots. And look, what the crazy part is I don't think the technical foul was a malicious play. What happened after that they missed was maybe what was, as Ava misses the first free throw.
Yeah, it started with, it was an ugly jump ball tie-up. Ava kind of gave her a little push at the end of the play, which caused her to retaliate and throw the ball at Ava. There's a technical, and then everyone just stopped caring. And then
Gonzalez just comes in like a freight train.
Yeah.
Ava makes 1 out of 2. It's 33-15. The Lady Tarpons have possession with 27.8. So you got an opportunity here to get 2 possessions in a row. You have the ball and the arrow late in the second quarter. Ryan using a screen to Cutting Collins. It's thrown away. And a foul by Abby Collins to boot. So Easton will be shooting their final 1-and-1. The foul is on Abby Collins. That was just a careless turnover there. Lady Tarpon fans want to walk. Well, she walked, but she was being held and horse-collared to the ground.
Yeah.
Number 30, Turner, will be shooting the 1-and-1.
When did the travel happen, before or after?
Braden Griffin will check in for Abby Collins, who has 2 fouls. Armani Turner squares it up. She got it. See, that's the thing about this Easton team, at least from what I see, is while we talk about Sutton, I don't mind this Armani Turner. I don't mind this Cameron Washington. Like, they've got players all over the floor.
Yes, they do.
Lorraine needs to be careful not to pick up her 3rd foul here into the second.
She made the second one, touched every piece of the rim, then fell in. 35-25, Madison Ryan throws to Petrie. Petrie to Dominique. Dominique to Griffin. 8 seconds on the clock. Ryan looks to attack to Lorraine. 3 seconds. Got to get a shot up. Lorraine to Ryan at the buzzer. They're not going to get it off, and that'll be the end of the half. It's crazy to say that they would have counted that shot.
It would have, but it looked like they were going to count it.
So it's 35-15. We've got a 10-minute halftime break, so let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Back Rowan. Lady Tarpons possess first. Ryan. Top of the key, in trouble. Reverses it to Lorraine. Lorraine picks up her dribble to Madison Ryan. Ryan to Collins. Inside to Lorraine. Lorraine to Collins in the corner. And they throw it away to Sutton. Sutton coming down the floor. Reversing it to Washington for a 3. No. Rebound goes to Collins.
Nice box out.
Yep. Madison Ryan in transition. Ava Petrie gets to the scorer's table, checking at the next whistle. Ryan telegraphed that one and threw it away. So a couple of turnovers for the Lady Tarpons trying to get the ball inside. Dozier. Cross midcourt. Dozier to Sutton. Sutton feeds it inside to Turner. Now reversing it out to Sanders. Back to Sutton. 1 minute into the third. They get it to Dozier. Now out to Washington. Washington penetrates, shoots it up wild, but will draw a foul. I think that may be number 4 on Miss Madeline Bourgeois. Let's see. Sure enough.
Yep.
Put her hand in the cookie jar there at the last second and got zapped for it. That'll be her 4th. She battled fouls the entire first round game. Washington shooting 2 shots. The first one is up and strong and out. Petrie, I think, was going to check into the game for Dominique, but, oh no, she's still going to check in for Dominique. I thought Bourgeois was going to leave the floor. Coach Terrebonne better be careful. She just got warned by the official. Hey, that's enough. One more sub will be checking in for the second free throw. That is strong and out. Rebound goes to Sutton, who will have it blocked, and now Madison Ryan. Quickly the other way. Ryan has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. Jolie Melisson will check into the game for Madeline Bourgeois. Ryan. Boy, it's a lot of contact on the left side of the floor, and they'll lose it out of bounds. Tried to get it to Abby Collins. Here comes Warren Easton, Washington. To Dozier. Dozier to Washington. To Sutton. Thinks about the shot in the corner. Now she pulls it. No, rebound goes to Washington, and we'll have a held ball, the arrow pointing to Easton. So believe it or not, we played almost 2 minutes of the third quarter. Neither team has scored. That's to the benefit of the Fighting Eagles, who lead by 20. Getting it in to Sutton with a shot fake. Now reversing it to Washington. To the corner they go for a floater that's no good. Rebound goes to Petrie. And Ava pushing down the floor. Go behind the back dribble to Ryan on the left side. Madison attacks, has it blocked. And here comes Warren Easton again. Sutton pushing it down the floor. All the way through. Beautiful pass, but it's deflected. Great job getting in the passing lane by Collins. Now Petrie. Lady Tarpons have numbers, 5-on-4. Ava, oh man, you got to take the shot, Ava. She tried to pass it to the corner, got stolen. And now Easton has Turner at the rim, laying it up and in. Little bit too unselfish there from the Lady Tarpons, and it cost them. Ryan tags the left side. Boy, good defense from Easton. Petrie to Lorraine for about an 18-footer. No, rebound goes to Warren Easton. It's number 11, Dozier. Dozier throws along to Sutton. Sutton to the corner. Washington for a long three. No, rebound goes to Ryan. You're going to beat this team. You got to just hope that they're missing all of those. They made a few tonight. Ryan has it knocked out of bounds. Armani Turner's asking out. She looks gassed. She was signaling to the bench, hey, come get me. And they'll come get her. They'll get Isabella Gonzalez into the game.
I'm not sure if it's an injury or not, but she jogged off the floor.
Yep. Collins, a three-pointer. No, rebound goes to Melisson. Melisson getting it back to Abby. Versing it to Ryan. Ryan to Collins, now Melisson on the baseline, left side. Inside to Lorraine. Boy, she'd been in the lane a long time.
She used to go up here.
And she lost it out of bounds to the Lady Tarpons. Yeah, we might have caught a break there. Ellie Lorraine was in the lane for a long time.
And good find by Melisson. That's the one extra pass we've been talking about. We just got to finish.
Yeah, we're slowing them down. We're just not scoring at all. No points to start the third quarter so far. Petrie, we try to change that. Missed it. Rebound goes to Sutton. Sutton throws a home run pass to Sanders. Sanders on the left side, shoots it up, no. Rebound to Collins. Boy, Lady Tarpons are going to kick themselves here. They're giving you a chance. Lady Tarpons should start and score, and Ryan will draw the foul. We've played now 3 minutes and 30 seconds in this third quarter, and there's only been 2 points scored. Madison Ryan will shoot 2 shots. She's got 2 points in the game. The 7th and 8th free throws of the game for South Lafourche. Ryan's shot is up and good. Such a joy to watch her play, man. She gives you everything that she's got every time she takes the floor as Madison Bruce checks into the game. One more shot coming from Madison Ryan. It's up. She missed that one. Rebound goes to Easton. Dozier. 37-16. Warren Easton leads midway through the third quarter. Dozier working on Ryan. Versing her dribble. Getting it to Washington. Washington on the right side of the floor. Steps into a free throw line shot. No. Rebound goes to Sutton, who lays it up and in. She rose through the defense like a gazelle there. Got that rebound, came down and scored it. Ryan attacks all the way, and she'll draw another foul. So Madison Ryan will be shooting 2 more. exactly midway through the third quarter almost, 3:59 to go. South Lafourche got to make a run ASAP here.
Yep, now's the time.
Ryan's free throw is good. She's got 4 points.
Across the way, Scott Sanamo buying some popcorn.
Yeah. Good to see Coach in the gym.
Sanamo.
Second shot is up and good. She made them both. So it's back to a 21-point deficit. Quickly the other way is Easton. Oh my. A travel. Fortunate for the Lady Tarpons, a travel.
Very
As
fortunate.
Washington was unguarded in the corner and made a layup before the Assumption shuffle, or rather after the Assumption shuffle. Collins to Ryan. Ryan to Petrie. Ava across the timeline to Lorraine. Overshot the pass. Almost hit Coach
Almost hit
Sanamo. And we come the other way. Lady Tarpons not playing any pressure defense. It's probably a wise decision against this powerful opponent. Sanders. Or excuse me, that's Washington with the basketball. Washington attacks all the way through, lays it up, and no. Rebound goes to Collins. Boy, they're giving you a chance here.
Yep. Good stop by the Lady Tarts, but if they want to make something happen on offense, they got to make it happen right now.
Bruce to Ryan, to Petrie, to Ryan, top of the key, to Ava on the right side wing. Petrie to Ryan, inside to Bruce, free throw line shot, no. Rebound goes to Sutton. Sutton coming down the floor, throws long to Sanders, who lays it up and in. Kelsey Sanders gets her first points of the game, and it's 41-18. Ryan now, cross midcourt. Throws to Bruce for a three. Nope, long two, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to Warren Easton. Guys, just getting the sense that the tank is getting close to the E for the Lady Tarpons. They look tired.
Yep, they are absolutely gassed right now.
Outside shots coming up short. Just don't look like there's much left in the tank. Washington standing still near midcourt. Being closely guarded by Madison Ryan. Reversing it to Dozier. Dozier to Sutton. Sutton with a shot fake, splits the defense, lays it up and in.
Oh my.
We've said that a lot tonight about her. Petrie to Lorraine, across the timeline to Ryan. Ryan attacks all the way, and she will draw a foul again. So the Lady Tarpons' only source of offense in this third quarter has been Madison Ryan putting her head down and just not being denied. She'll go and shoot two more. She is 3 of 4 at the line. The foul is the third foul on Isabella Gonzalez. 43-18 our score. Madison shoots it up and good. Boy, he almost had a head-on collision there. Markel Randolph checks into the game, kind of brushed Gonzalez on the way out. They're physical, even subbing into the game, folks. Ryan shoots it up and made them both.
Just two good-looking free throws.
Yep. Easton's going to get Washington out of the game. They're going to get Tajay Willis into the game. 43-20 our score, late in the third quarter. Willis. Nope, that's Dozier. Dozier attacks the right side of the floor. All the way through, lays it up and in. That's a good example of what we talked about at halftime. You could take one away, but boy, they got some other weapons. Lorraine to Petrie. Petrie to Madison Ryan. Ryan reversing it to Ava. Ava with a spin, shoots a mid-range. No, rebound goes to Melisson, who lays it up and in. Taylor, you and I have talked all season. We like this 22, ninth grader. She's going to be a big player in this program. She plays hard.
All the possibilities, all the future for her and Ellie Lorraine. It's going to be an exciting 4 years with those two.
Dozier penetrates, kicks it to the corner. Sanders for a three. No. Rebound goes to Petrie. Good box out by Lorraine, and Ava will draw a foul. It's on 11. Dozier. 45-22 our score. Easton's going to get Turner back in. She hadn't played for most of the third quarter. Probably their second most effective player besides for Sutton. Petrie to Ryan. Ryan to Ava. To Lorraine. Lorraine to Petrie. This is to Madison Ryan. Ryan studying the floor to Collins, thinks about the shot. Versing it to Ryan for a three. Got it, get in there. Madison Ryan scores it. And it's a 20-point game. Teams have split the third quarter so far. It's a 20-point game at halftime. It's a 20-point game now. Sutton working on Petrie. Near midcourt. Throws long to Sanders. Sanders reversing it back to Sutton. Sutton tacks, kicks it to Sanders for a three. No. Rebound goes to Easton for a shot and a foul. It's on 10, Abby Collins. She's got quite a few fouls now, her third.
Yep.
That'll be Turner shooting the two shots. She is 5 of 6 at the line. With 16.3 on the third quarter clock. Armani Turner shoots it up and good.
They getting free throws attempts. They knock
A
them
bunch.
down.
Yeah, they're converting at the line. Unconventional shot, but she made them both. 15 seconds on the third quarter clock. Ryan across midcourt to Petrie. Back to Madison Ryan. Ryan to Ava. Steps into three. Banked it in. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with our score. Warren Easton 47, South Lafourche 28. Fellas, Taylor and I like to use the phrase, she missed it so bad she made it. Ava, I don't think was trying to bank that one in, but we'll take the 3 points nonetheless. And well, there's Ryan, Petrie, Collins, Bourgeois, and Lorraine on the floor, the original 5. Petrie to Lorraine, to Petrie, right side, to Cutting Collins at the free throw line, to Ryan. Ryan attacks the left side, shoots it up, draws the foul. So Madison Ryan will be shooting 2.
Chip away, chip away. Clock
Nice,
stop.
look, nice ball movement by the Lady Tarpons. They got the ball on one side of the floor, reversed it to the other side, penetrated and got the foul call.
It's on Armani Turner, her second. Shoots it up and good. So Madison, after a quiet first half, has had a big second half. 9 second half points. Make it 10. And 12 total for the game. 47-30. Do we have one run left in us? Willis. Cross midcourt. Tacks, trapped, and throws up to Sutton. This is where they want the basketball. To the corner for a 3. Air ball. Rebound goes to Easton. Willis. It's one thing the Fours to miss. You got to secure the rebound. Another shot, another air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Randolph was kind of jawing with the student section a minute ago and then shoots 2 straight air balls. They're letting her have it big time.
That's not a smart thing to do. If you're an opponent coming in his gym to jaw the student section.
Ryan to the middle. Bourgeois has it poked away. Madeline dives on it and kicks it to Ryan, who's fouled. Madison Ryan has come to life here in the second half.
And so has this crowd.
Yep, they're into it. Maybe they were listening when we called them out at halftime.
Yeah. Hey, one more foul. We're shooting free throws the rest of the game. Lady Tarp's got to keep chipping away.
Collins will inbound. Abby got to get it in. Throws to Petrie, top of the key for a 3. No, rebound goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois backs down, loses it, and Easton has it. And that may be the 5th on Madeline. Let's see.
They may get 10.
So it'll be the 4th foul on Abby Collins. So either way, someone in foul trouble was going to get it, but we'd rather it be on Abby, just because Madeline would have fouled out.
Well, now they both got 4.
Yeah. Sutton coming the other way. Attacks the left side of the floor. Now pulls it out to Willis. Willis working on Ryan. Drops it off to Dozier right in front of us. Dozier back to Sutton. Sutton throws long to Willis. Willis working on Petrie. To Dozier. To Sutton.
All right,
Very patient.
Somebody's got to recognize this offense and deny that next pass.
Sutton all the way through, lays it up, draws the foul. Gentlemen, you just get the feeling that if this thing gets a little too close for comfort, we're going to just start seeing that over and over again.
And that's 10.
And that is Abby, who I think is just fouled out of the game. So Abby Collins is fouled out. Coach Terrebone's going to have to get a sub in. She has 1 minute, and it looks like they are content to use that 1 minute.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Sound like you know from someone who's tested that clock from experience, huh?
Yeah. Years ago, they used to count.
Yeah.
You know, they used to be 30 seconds. So I would tell them, let me know when you get to 29. They didn't like that too much.
Abby gets a standing ovation. She deserves it. That may be the end of her junior season, and if it is, it's been an excellent junior season. He's getting a big hug from Coach Terrebone. Sutton will be shooting 2. The shot is up and good. These officials from the Baton Rouge Association tonight, I thought have done a pretty good job. They've kept this game under wraps for the most part.
Yep, definitely.
One more shot. She made them both. 19-point game, Madison Ryan. Coming across the timeline to Melisson.
Got to draw a whistle here.
Melisson tries to get it inside, and it's going to be saved by Ryan after the deflection. Ryan all the way through, draws the foul. Madison Ryan has been playing with reckless abandon in the second half. She is drawing one free throw after another. That is the 4th foul on Armani Turner. Ryan's free throw is up and no good.
Oof.
Braden Griffin is going to check into the game for South Lafourche for Jolie Melisson. The only senior in this program is number 5, Braden Griffin. Ryan's free throw is good. She splits the pair. 18-point game, 6 minutes to go. Dozier throws to Washington. Washington working on Ryan, goes to the floor, and it's a foul on Madison Ryan. She doesn't like the call. It's the 15th foul on the Lady Tarpons.
Madison very lucky to not get an extra whistle on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't usually show emotion like that. Lady Tarpons got a quick steal. Ryan attacks and draws another foul. The shot will not count, but she'll be shooting bonus free throws. She has made it her personal mission to draw fouls in this second half, and boy, this will be her 11th free throw just of the second half.
Yeah, man, you want to talk about putting the team on your back and willing them to, giving them a chance to win here. It's all on Madison.
She makes the front end of the 1-and-1, so it's 49-32.
We mentioned that at halftime. Get to the free throw line. The clock is stopped. You can chip away.
Yep. Oh, a lane violation. Ellie Lorraine commits the violation, and it negates the second shot. 17-point game. Washington throws long to the middle, Dozier. Dozier reverses it back to Washington. Washington trapped, in trouble, and it's taken away. Fight on the floor, but Easton gets it back, and a foul on Ava Petrie. Ava doesn't like the call. It's being very expressive. The foul's on 14, Madeline Bourgeois. She's fouled out of the game. Fellas, I didn't see that. I saw Ava commit a foul. She was even arguing with the official about it, but they give it to Madeline Bourgeois. Coach Terrebonne is fuming.
Oh, she's trying to get a technical now.
Man. Official tells Ava to stop arguing. She kept on, and he just walked away.
Dominique will check into the game. A second Lady Tarpon has fouled out, another one of those juniors. Warren Easton's going to call full timeout.
Good call by the Warren Easton coach.
Yeah, this one's getting a little bit chippy. Some tempers are starting to flare. Easton still has control of the game, leading by 17. With 5:34 to go, fellas, what do they got to do to kind of try to chisel this thing down, get it into single digits again?
Just keep giving it to Madison Ryan and make sure she doesn't give it up to anyone else. I mean, that seems to be the only formula that's working tonight.
And I don't want to be critical of the officials, but they need to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lady Tarpons are playing aggressive defense, and look, there's a lot of contact going on both ways, and you can see the Lady Tarpons get frustrated because sometimes there's contact and no fouls, and they maybe bump a Warren Easton girl later and get a foul call.
Yep.
It'll be Ryan, Petrie, Lorraine, Griffin, and Dominique on the floor when play resumes. Let's thank our sponsors one more time. Advanced Science, to make the right call, get your eyes checked by Dr. Darby Chasson today. Golden Motors, where price is priority, your hometown Chevy Buick dealer. Coach Terrebonne and Coach Martin are asking for it. They are trying to get a technical foul and are not succeeding right now. Washington reversing it to Dozier. Dozier working on Madison Ryan. Handing the basketball to Washington. Washington throws long to Sutton. Sutton standing right in front of us. Looks to penetrate on the left side of the floor. Makes Madison Ryan fall. And we have a technical foul, taunting on Sutton. That's a good call. She pointed at Madison Ryan as she fell and got a technical foul for taunting. That's a good call and a dumb play. A great player, but that was a dumb play given the situation. Half of the Warren Easton fans are on the floor or getting ready to be on the floor. They've got to collect themselves here.
Well, there's a lot of time left to go in this game.
Ryan's technical shot is good. I saw it. She clear as day pointed at Madison Ryan after she fell down. She missed the second one. 49-33 our score.
I have seen a lot of ankle-breaking falls before, and I've seen players point. I've never seen that call of taunting for that reason before. That was a first.
Ryan, it's kicked out of bounds. The student section is waiting to erupt. Boy, if they could just make a three-pointer right now. Ryan to cutting Lorraine, lays it up, no. Rebound goes to Sutton, and it'll be a held ball. The arrow pointing to Warren Easton. Fellas, this game's getting very physical. Very, very physical.
Like a family-sized bag of Lay's, Casey. It's getting pretty chippy in here.
Dozier against the press. She's fouled. That'll be 1 and 1. The Warren Easton fans are still upset. Dozier will be shooting a 1 and 1. Got a box out here. The shot is up. She got it. Zakaria Dozier She's got 5 points in the game. 50-33 our score. One more. She missed it. Rebound goes to Dominique. Dominique to Ryan. Ryan throws it away. Here comes Easton. Dozier trying to steady this offense, work some clock. Willis to Dozier to Washington. Washington working on Dominique. Washington all the way through to the corner to Sutton. 4 minutes to go. Sutton getting it to Dozier. Dozier working on Dominique. Easton has stalled a lot of time off the clock. Dozier to Sutton. And boy, they haven't even been close to turning over the ball this possession. Washington finally is fouled. So an excellent possession. Madison Ryan commits her 4th. I don't know why we're not playing. It's just a regular foul. The Easton scorebook thinks she's fouled out of the game, but the scoreboard says she's got 4. 1-1 is up and good for Washington. Oh boy. Second shot is up and good. 19-point game, 3:40 to go. Ryan. Oh boy, there was some contact there to Petrie. Petrie loses it out of bounds to Warren Easton. Fellas, I think these officials want to go home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easton gets it to Washington. To Willis. Willis to Dozier. Dozier loses it. Petrie's got it. Gets it to Easton. Now they're in the corner. Willis. 3:13 to go and a foul. Washington draws it. It'll be another 1-1. The foul's on Savannah Dominique. One and one for Cameron Washington. Is up and good. 20-point game again. So fellas, this Warren Easton team was billed as the real deal, and they did not disappoint. They're really, really good, man.
Oh yeah.
Rebound goes to Madison Ryan on the miss. Ryan across the timeline to Lorraine. Lorraine to Ryan, steps into a 3. No. Rebound goes to Easton. Dozier. 3 minutes to go. Dozier throws long to Willis. Willis near midcourt. 2:53 to go. Willis using a screen, handing it off, and reversing it back to Willis is Dozier. Willis splits the defense.
And Willis just a little too squeaky.
Yeah. Dozier to Willis.
Yeah, they don't have any interest in shooting the ball here. They can just run time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look, they're doing so well. They're not even coming close to turning it over. And now they get it to Gonzalez for a layup. Beautiful stall ball there. Work a minute and get a layup.
Yep.
And that'll be the straw that breaks the camel's back here as Easton's up 22 with 2 minutes to go. Lorraine to Petrie. Petrie to Ryan. Ryan hands it to Ava on the left side. Ava with an NBA 3. No. Rebound goes to Dominique. Ooh, she saved it off of a cheerleader. Hopefully everybody's okay down there. And it looks like they are.
Man, the offensive discipline from Warren Easton in this fourth quarter is maybe the most impressive part of the game. You know, other than the play of Sutton tonight.
They lay it off. Gonzalez will travel. Yeah, look, from the very first thing that they did, hugging everybody before taking the floor and everything of that sort, you could just see that this is a different program. This program expects to win it all.
Oh, yeah.
Not just tonight. They expect to win it all. Scoreboard update, thanks to Ashton Dillon. Ellender leads Northwood 22-21 at half. Petrie to Griffin at the rim, shoots it up and in. Boy, you love to see that. Your only senior getting a bucket in what may be her final game. Washington, it's a 20-point game. Dribbling near midcourt, and Madison Ryan's just fouled out of the game. She's frustrated. With 1:21 to go, Easton will be shooting double bonus. And Lady Tarpons are running out of soldiers down there. Elise Hunter will check in. Gabby Lee will check in. Ryan and Petrie will check out.
Again, we're not going for the free throws.
Washington will be shooting 2 shots. As Easton will also clear their bench. Brianna Sutton will check out of the game. Congratulations to the Fighting Eagles. The free throw's up and good for Washington. Another shot is up and good. They come the other way, 57-35. Lee to Dominique. Dominique to Melisson for a 3. Jolie Melisson splashes it home. She's got 5. Oh, we're having some issues in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, we got a mess.
Easton trying to dribble this thing out. Dozier, 48 seconds on the clock. Now there's confetti on the court. What a mess. Washington, 35 seconds. Gets it to Dozier. Dozier. 26 seconds left. Dozier dribbling it out near midcourt. Tags Dominique, 13 seconds. Dozier with 7 seconds. And Warren Easton's going to get a big win in the second round. Fellas, our final score. Warren Easton 57, South Lafourche 38. Fellas, some final thoughts as the Lady Tarpons have their season ended here tonight.
Just an ugly ending to the game right here. Look, the Lady Tarpons, they played their hearts out. Just they ran into a little bit too much pressure from Warren Easton.
Taylor, some final thoughts. Is this the last time we're going to see this team play this season?
Man, it's been a fun ride. It was a fun season. Lady Tarps did everything they could tonight. Way too much firepower from Warren Easton. Too much offensive discipline in the fourth quarter from Warren Easton. You know, the talent, the intensity, everything was just a step above tonight. Lady Tarps did what they could, just didn't have enough in the tank.
Brianna Sutton was a little bit too much, but they also got Washington and Turner and so many great players, and we look forward to seeing how far they could go in the postseason. So we're going to wrap it up here. Easton gets a 19-point win. For Coach Colley and Taylor Griffin, we're going to sign off here. Congratulations to the Fighting Eagles moving on to the quarterfinals. Good night, everybody.
Go Tarps, and God bless America.